Hey, I also want to take this time to thank Daniel Piku. Guys, this event cost the company a lot of money, and he didn't charge us a penny. He bought our lunch today. He's buying our breakfast tomorrow. And again, that is not normal. 20 years of doing this, 30 years of doing it. I don't think I've ever known founders that have done that. So here's the deal. We have to thank him by going out and building the best dang company this country has ever seen. Because imagine what he will do for us when we hit 100 million, and when we hit 200 million, and we hit 300 million. This man is not in it just to make himself wealthy. He wants to bless all of us. And he has shown that by what he does constantly, not just today, but all the times out there. So, now I get the privilege of introducing the #1 top recruiter in all of three. All of three. Lisa Behrends is an absolute rock star. I met her in Des Moines, Iowa, probably 18 months ago. And she came up to me and she says, I'm going to kill this thing. I am going to tear it up. And I'll never forget that. And here we are celebrating her as the top enroller of all three. And she said, I can't wait to talk and share my story. So here you go.
All right. Thank you so much. Anytime I am asked to speak, it is an honor and a privilege. I never take this for granted. I had an opportunity yesterday to speak to 200 professionals over in Chicago and drove from Illinois to Iowa, jumped on a plane in Des Moines to be here. And you showing up today, every one of you, thank you for being here. Because by showing up, you're investing in your business, and that matters. So I'm excited to share with you my story and how I got here. So a friend invited me 10 months ago, November of 2024. She invited me to a wellness opportunity event. We had just traveled to the East Coast together, and she witnessed my hot flashes. We gave the air conditioner a workout. And she witnessed my chronic pain. I've had multiple surgeries in the last few years. On the outside, you can't tell that, but on the inside, my body's gone through a lot of chronic pain. And so I wasn't able to do extended walks in Connecticut and Rhode Island. So when we got back, she invited me. She's thinking menopause, my friend Lisa B, and she's thinking chronic pain. I went to that event with zero intent. I had no intent on doing anything. And when I got there, honestly, I went to support my friend Sandy and her stepdaughter Kara Greenlee, who does the business. This is gonna sound so crazy, but it's a part of my story. I was on a meditation retreat that weekend, and I normally meal prep on Sundays. I had no food, really. I'm one of those that I don't really even live paycheck to paycheck. I never know when the money's coming in. And I knew Sandy was gonna have some good food, some healthy snacks. So I literally went for the snacks. And Dr. Alicia Clevenger has a picture of me with the snacks. I was eating the snacks. But I'll tell you what though, Dr. Alicia Clevenger, who couldn't be here today, she had my attention at the very beginning, the onset. That testimonial that she shared, I could resonate with. Halfway through that presentation, I'm thinking, if these products really work, I loved the idea of simplicity because I'm a person on the go. That intrigued me. I'm different than a lot of people that show up at these events because 3/4 of the way through, I had like a light bulb moment, instinct moment, gut moment, whatever you want to call it. I could maybe see myself doing this as a business. I have a proactive wellness mindset. I lost my father, it'll be 9 years next month in October, and health matters. And so I had this like moment of, I could see myself doing this business. So I'm unique in that I met with Dr. Alicia Clevenger, also another leader that many of you in this room know today, Holly DeMott. And Holly happened to be in Iowa, and I believe that was, divine. So I met with Holly DeMott and Dr. Alicia Clevenger at a coffee shop for a total of 4 hours, 2 different meetings. And you talk about like running, I am the epitome of a racehorse. What do I need to know? What do I need to do? I came into this not knowing anything. This might sound crazy, maybe embarrassingly I share this. I didn't even know what an MLM was. I'm like, an MLM, what is that? And then I was like, oh, that thing. And then I thought it was Amway. So I really didn't know. So network marketing. So when I stand on this stage today and I share with you, many of you in this room are like me. You're in the shoes of this is new. This is new to you. And maybe, I know I've heard some of you at lunch, you're brand new and you said yes to showing up in Vegas. That's awesome. And even if you've been doing this for a long time, there are people who've been doing this way longer than me on the Iowa team. And I'm telling you, it matters to keep learning. Have that learning mindset. So I think my PowerPoint, is my PowerPoint up? Can you guys, it is up? Okay. Because I want to use my, that's, okay. Okay. Sorry. Oh, I don't know what is going on here. Okay, hold on. This is really important, sorry. Is this me, the operator? Okay, I'm using the arrows. But it's not moving though. Yeah, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna keep going here. Well, can you just get it to the very first slide, please? Thank you. What's your name? Marco, thank you, Marco. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about, my topic here is 3 and 30. Here's what I'm gonna talk about. 3 people, brand ambassadors or customers, 3 people in 30 days. 3 and 30. Imagine this with me. We are a startup company. We're a little over 2 years old. If every single person that we're a part of 3, even beyond this room, we're in 15 countries. If every person, we're signing up 3 people, brand ambassadors, or retail customers. Can you imagine the expansion, the explosion, the impact? 3 and 30. I think we can all do that. And I would love to be a part of that. So I'm going to talk about that with you. Okay, sorry. Okay, here we go. Mindset why. Let's start with the why. You need to know your why. That's the very first thing that Holly DeMott taught me. You need to know your why. Because the why provides clarity. And clarity brings focus. So for me, my why when I get up in the morning is whose why do I get to impact? I also want to have financial impact. And I'm okay to stand on stage and declare that. I want financial impact. Not for myself, but for others. Financial impact. And then mindset. What are your intentions? Set your intentions. And this is daily. I do this every day. This morning in my hotel room here, I set my intentions for today. So my mindset right now, I'm just going to declare this. I'm going to put this out to you all. Is I want to hit tier 4 on the Cabo trip. So Tracy was talking about it. Tier 1, I've already earned for myself. Tier 2, I've already earned. I get to take my mom, 73 years old. She's one of my #1 supporters, and she's going to be on that cruise ship. Tier 3, we get an airfare voucher. Why not? Like, let's take care of that. And then tier 4 is the VIP dinner. I don't know about you all, but I've never experienced that, ever. I'm going tier 4. Today is September 26th. We have to November 30th, folks. That's 2 months. There's plenty of time. Plenty of time. All right, my second intention that I'm setting, my mindset, is I want quantity, 6 people to be at 3-star by December 31st on my team. 6 3-stars. And then my last intention that I'm setting is I would like to find 1 to 3 racehorses. I spent time with Kim Wee and other key leaders in Malaysia, Taiwan this summer. And Kim really challenged me to go out and find that one person. What is a racehorse, you may ask, if you're out here? Because I don't ever want to make assumptions. I love the language around this network marketing. A racehorse is somebody that's going to run alongside of you and the team. But let me take that a step further. A racehorse, I'm actually write out. I believe in the power of writing. And I write out 10 to 12 attributes of who I'm looking for in a racehorse. I'm going to share a few. I want somebody who's coachable. I want somebody who's positive. I want somebody who's going to show up. I want somebody who's willing to do the work. I want somebody who's a connector. And I write that out on an index card, a powerful story, true story. Dr. Alicia Clevenger and I were waiting for someone to meet with us at a coffee shop. They were late. And I was sharing my mindset with Dr. Alicia, my intentions. And she said, have you written them out? And I said, no, they're up here. And she said, write them out. I'm coachable. I love this. So I wrote them out. The next day, we met on a Friday at the coffee shop. The next day on Saturday, I wrote it out. And then I was going through my list, my pipeline, and I contacted David Allen Tracy, who's here today in the back. And I contacted David, and David responded in a text and said, tell me more. And then I got on a call with David. This is on a Sunday, so Friday, coffee shop. Saturday, I write it out. Sunday, I'm reaching out to David. He responds back. Monday, I had him on a Zoom with Holly and Dr. Alicia. And he said yes to the business, and he's here today. And David, you're here, I believe, because the power, the mindset, it's mindset and setting your intentions. Now let me take this a step further. I'm going to be really vulnerable and honest with you up here. It's aligning your mindset, your intentions with your team. That is really the key to this business. 5 months ago, remember, I've only been doing this 10 months. I'm brand new. I'm kind of like a baby. 5 months ago in May, my intent was to be at 3-Star Pro and to go to Malaysia, Taiwan. You heard me, Samson. You heard me speak. Now my mindset, I can tell I'm growing. 10 months in, it's shifted. Because when my team learns, I learn. When my team grows, I grow. And so that's my mindset, is helping my team. And those intentions I set, I have people on my team that want to be at 3-star. So I'm setting that intention. Most of my people on my team, if not all, want to be on that cruise ship. So does that make sense what I'm saying? When you set your intentions, it's not for you. That's been the beauty of this business for me. Yes, the products, they work. But I love the growth. I love the absolute growth. It has been amazing for me. My personal and professional growth has been just outstanding, and it's because of this company. And it's because of the leadership. Thank you. Get on the Zooms. I don't care if you've been doing this business 38 years, 20 years, 10 months, 1 month, 1 week. Be a learner. Get on our Zooms, Monday nights, Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights. Learn. Keep learning. Keep learning. Because somebody's going to say something that's going to give you an aha moment. So I love that. Mindset, intention. All right, your list. I want you to take out pen and paper, and I'm going to roll through this. This is how I've gotten to the 3 and 30 and really being able to grow my business as fast as what I have. I give all kudos to those coaching me. Your list. Add 5 people per day. This is what I do. You can set whatever number you want, add 5 people per day, have a pipeline. Have a pipeline. And then no list. Have a no list. Folks, look at me. Do not take a no as a no, unless it's an adamant. The no list is a not right now. And I firmly believe the no's is what gets me to the yeses. And if I have 900 no's out of 1,200 people that I've connected with in 1 year, that's going to get me to the yeses. It's going to get me to building that business that you talk about, you talk about, you talk about. Next, the how. Phone. Pick the phone up. I am very old school. Reach back to people. Put people on your list you haven't talked to for years. I don't have a lot of time here. I have so many amazing stories I could share with you about people that I've been able to reconnect with. Get on the phone. And it's the whole, somebody already said it today up here. Hey David, how are you doing? This is Lisa B. calling. I have something really exciting to share with you. But before I dive into that, how are you doing? How are you doing? Phone, social media. Be strategic in your social media. Use social media. It's a tool we have. Get with somebody if you're not so great at social media. Dr. Alicia has been so awesome for me. I mean, she literally coaches me on this, and I have an assignment of taking pictures today and tomorrow, and she's going to help me with my social media. Create curiosity on social media. LinkedIn. I love that platform as a professional speaker. I have a huge following. You guys, I have the coolest stories to share up here. I have people that are doing the products, they're part of 3, some even doing the business, and I don't even know who the heck these people are, but they follow me on social media, and they want to meet with me for coffee, or they want to do Zooms. Create curiosity. Referrals. People that are on the products. I'm now at the point where I say, you love the products, can you share 1 to 3 people that I can connect with? And then have them connect you. Networking events. If you're a parent of kids and you're sitting at ball games, you talked about it. Network. Network in your community. The system. This I really want to talk about. You've heard it up here today. Again, I'm only 10 months in. I'm just going to say this so bluntly. The system works. Connect. Invite to events, in-person events, Zoom events. Get people on there who've been doing this longer. Edify the experts. And stay on the Zoom, by the way, that helps. Edify the expert, edify the person you have on. Follow up. There's an art and science to follow up, follow up, follow up, follow up, and then enroll. All right, here's what I want to share on this. I had the honor, absolute honor, to go to Malaysia, Taiwan this summer. It was a part of history. And I was with our amazing leaders. And here's all what I'm going to say. One of my takeaways. Folks, this system is being used in Asia. Our leaders have created this system. The system works. When people in Iowa or other places ask me, how is your business growing so fast? It's not rocket science. I follow the system that Holly DeMont and Dr. Alicia Clevenger have taught me from day one. The system works. So follow the system. Any questions on that? Ask. Reach out to connecting. Are they open? Share your story. Share your story. Everybody in here has a story. And then, are they open? I love the language. The language is key. I know it's worth your time to take a look. Not I think. I know it's worth your time to take a look. If I were to invite you to an event on Wednesday, October 2nd, would you be available? I know it's worth your time. It may or may not be a fit, but I know it's worth your time. And speak with confidence. I think you were just talking about confidence. Confidence matters. I know it's worth your time to take a look. If I were to invite you to watch a video, a 19-minute product video led by Dr. Alicia Clevenger, would you be open to taking a look? I know it's worth your time. I'm creating curiosity, and I'm leading the conversation. So, and then invite to events. We talked about that. Inviting to events, lunch and learns. We do this in Iowa. They're very successful. Everybody eats lunch during the workday. Home opportunity events. I cannot stress events enough. People want to know why my business grows so fast. Again, I've been doing this for 10 months. I am a part of events every single week. Every single week. And I have people at those events. And there's been less than one hand that I did not have somebody, but even that worked out because I needed to be available for somebody on my team. So invite. Connect Zooms with leaders. Connect them with your upline, your sponsors. Connect with Spark Zooms. Again, Monday nights, Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Year round. Connect them. And then share recordings. I do that sometimes. I'll share a recording. This is tools that we all have in a toolbox. We just need to use them. Connect with brand ambassadors. Update on upcoming events. Let them know what's coming up. Help them plan events. Cool story. I've got somebody on my team. Her parents are in their 80s. They're taking the products. Her dad has the record. Dr. Alicia's like, holy shnikey, I think is what she said. He's taking 42 supplements on a daily basis. Full-time job. The man is down to 6 supplements and 1 other medication. And they're hosting an event next Thursday, October 2nd, in their home. October 3rd. I love it. Walk through the process. Somebody talked about that. The system, that's the system. Walk through it and keep, repeat. Hit happy 10. You hit happy 10, you give yourself a pay raise. and then hit happy 10 again. And then get your team to core 3. I feel like we've talked about that. So get them to core 3. Your action steps. What are your goals? What are your goals? Write them out. Share them. And then the key is this actually. Have your activities match your goals. Walk your talk. If you want to be on that cruise ship, you need to be inviting to events. You need to be doing Zooms, coffee meetings, whatever that looks like. But have your activities match your goals. And then have fun. I wake up every morning, and I genuinely do not look at this as a job. And trust me, I've had jobs. I get up every morning. This is my business. It's not something, a job is something you have to do. A business, my business is something I get to do. Be consistent and keep your foot on the pedal. Consistency is key. It's what's gonna earn you the long game. Christine Peterson spoke at convention in Utah. I don't even know if you know this. I don't know if I told you this in Malaysia, Taiwan. You so inspired me in Utah. I turned 54 this summer, and I was thinking, I'll probably do this the next 10, 12 years. After listening to her, I'm like, oh, heck with that. I'm doing this the next 20, 25, 30 years. I'm in this for the long game. And it's consistency, and it's keeping your foot on the pedal. Keep your foot on the pedal. All right, thank you, everybody, and enjoy your time here. Thank you.
Hey, you know what's awesome is she is coachable. She's 10 months into the business, and she was spot on everything. How would we like to have about 10 of those on our team, each one of our teams? They're out there, but we got to be bold with what we're telling people on how they get in the business. You got to be coachable. You got to follow the system. The system duplicates. I love a business that duplicates 24 hours, 7 days a week. Awesome, awesome job. Way to go. Get those hugs back there.